Happy Friday Night Live, everyone. I am Wanda here with you at Creative Rock and Foil Techniques on Facebook. Friday the 18th, I believe. Yeah, February 18th. I never know what the date is. It's all the same. Every day is a Saturday except for Sunday, right? Just kidding. Anyways, hello, everyone. Hi, Lonnie. Hey, Lori. Allison. Come on in, everyone. Hi, Nancy and Karen. Luz. I have a rose here. It's part of a bouquet that my little man and my husband got me for Valentine's Day. So I thought I'd bring one in here with me tonight because it's so dang pretty. Look at how gorgeous that is. Can you smell it? Hi, Kathleen. And Jody. Wow, 30 of you. Yay, we hit 30 in the first 1 minute. Goodness. Hey, Jennifer and Karen. So what do you think? Isn't she so cute? Look at those lashes. So I have traced this, hi Rhonda, onto my Santorini stone here. And this lovely beauty was from Shelley, Clark Sizemore, Santorini Stones by Shelley. If you're looking for some pretty beautiful Santorini stones, head over there. She has a Facebook page and a group, and she will hook you up with these pretties. Hi, Kathy and Jane. We are waiting for Katie to join us. So I think she may be ahead of me and have her rock traced out. Lined. We shall see. Oh, here she is. Let's grab Miss Katie. Hi, Donna and Rhonda. How is everyone this lovely Friday night? Hi, Loretta and Betty. Hello, Miss Katie. Dill pickle.
Well, you had a rose, so I had to get a pickle.
I can't even breathe. I love you so much.
I was like, she has a rose? Oh my God, I'm getting my pickle.
That's it. I started off crying. Now I'm just crying. Okay, welcome. Friday Night Live. We've got the pickled one.
Here we go. Here's my flower.
Oh,
oh my goodness.
Oh,
no, I was so excited when I was at the store tonight and I found this. And I was like, wow, I didn't even know Rico's made pickles, but I'm going to try it.
That is a very big pickle.
Yep.
Oh, Lordy. Alrighty then. Did you already line yours, or you know what I mean with the pen? I can't tell.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
It's just
because my paper was used like 500 times, so my lining is like foggy. But you can reuse your graphite paper over and over and over. So just see here, look how many times it's been used, 502. But it works, and there's no reason to waste.
Oh yeah.
My pickle. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so some fun stuff, you guys. We have a shamrock set in the store, and I have put the actual shamrock foil in a single strip so you can get that, and it's $2 a strip. And look at this pretty shamrock. So that's a fun St. Patty's Day. It's in a 10-piece set. There's some other pretty florals and butterflies in there. And then we got all those fun disco foils that came in. I think we showed those Wednesday. Didn't we? don't know if I showed those on Wednesday or not. I think I did.
Here's the set.
Thank you. Isn't that pretty?
I love
Nice.
this one right here. Y'all know me and my flower power.
So pretty. I also have these 3 foils, and I wanted to talk to you guys about them. They're sort of an Easter, I put them together as an Easter trio, and they have some damage. It's not horrible damage, but they were damaged. So they've all been unrolled and re-rolled to check it out. So they've been discounted. I put them all 3 together. So there's Easter eggs, and there are these cute buttons. And like there might be a wrinkle, or see here how there's a little transfer.
I don't
And
know.
then
I
this
thought the
one,
eggs were pretty good, and the buttons. It's this checkered one that I find has a lot of issue on it,
it does. If you're doing big spots, I could
like
see
that.
these being a problem. But if you're doing little tiny places, you could totally use these. All 3 are $2. So it's a pretty good deal if you're looking for something for Easter. And what else? Oh, look at this. What does this look like to you guys? We're being censored. Look at that. The screen has been censored. Doesn't it look like that? So guess what? This is called censored. Fun one. Oh, Katie, what's this one called? I
Oh,
forgot.
don't get me to lying.
I forgot, but it's new. It's in there today. It's New Foil Friday, so we have to show you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys saw this one, maybe Wednesday.
That's the dancing something or
This one
the
is Dancing in the Square.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, I'm just so original, right? Or Dancing on the Square, something like that. You saw these because I used them on Wednesday. The
So
laser heart.
pretty.
Yay. And you guys have seen this before, the rainbow cheetah, but I found it in the 4 centimeter wide. How cool is that? It's an easy release. And then this is so cool. And what did we decide it looks like? Metal
Studs.
studs. It looks like it has texture on it, but it's not. But it looks like it does. It's a really neat foil. So anyways, that's what's new in the shop today. Also, I did add the tins. So there is a large size and a medium size. The large size are the ones that Katie and I use here. And they hold 50. I counted them out and I actually posted pictures of that. They hold 50 half pans in one of these. And then the half size tin is half of this size. I didn't grab one, silly me. Anyways, that holds 27. 25, and then you can squish 2 on the side. So,
So I
and
still
then
have room.
do you?
Yeah.
And then this one is the St. Patty's Day set that is out right now, and I'm going to be using that tonight on Mrs. Froggy.
Hello, hello everyone.
Welcome.
So if you are new here, this is our Friday Night Live. I saw a few new faces, so this is our Friday Night Live. We do it every Friday night. We're doing this cute little frog. We also have a workshop on Wednesday right now. We have 2 more weeks left of the workshop, so check that out.
Oh, yeah. That one next week is, what did we decide we were doing?
It's the Tree of Life.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's this one right here on the front cover that we're going to be doing on Wednesday.
Sweet.
Well, Misty, she says she wonders how much it'll cost to get all your paint sets. There's some paint sets that aren't even in anymore.
Stop.
So what you're
Yeah.
seeing in mine is I have two, and you're seeing from the very beginning.
There is right now unicorn shimmer. We've made that a staple. So I try to keep that one in stock. Eye
That's this
candy is
one.
a staple, but it's hard to keep in stock.
Yes.
So we're out of eye candy. And then right now today, I started again on the crown jewels. So if you
Crown
guys
jewel.
enjoyed that one, I made the purple. Isn't that pretty? I love this
Yes.
purple. It's like a holographic purple. So that will be coming out probably in about a week after dry time. So
Yeah, and again, we have some cool colors coming out for Easter and Mother's Day, and
yep,
then Father's Day.
yep.
We have all the plans.
Coming up. All special delivery. Thank you. My son made me cookies.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I know, right? Oh, they're all three for me? Yeah. Oh, thank you. All right. Sorry about that. Y'all, you can't pass up cookies. I could smell them at the door. I'm like, yeah, come in. It's live. No big deal.
I
Thank you.
get jealous.
I'm sorry. Haha, I got hot baked cookies and roses. Mm. So we are lining. I'm lining. I thought I'd give it a outline first and then start in with the watercolors. Tonight I'm using Uni pen or Uni
Uni.
pen, fine line. I think it's like Uni Posca, right? It's the same company. I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyways, this is 03, not 0.3. What are you doing with your pickle?
Well, you keep having all these cookies and things, so I just put my pickle back. This is what I have.
I see your pickle and I up you a bowl of chocolates.
Hello, Joan.
Hi, Holly and Nisi. Game on, sister. No.
Bambi, put your pickle away. So I know you're going to be using the St. Patrick's Day set, watercolor set. Did you want me to use anything different or
No. Whatever you feel like. It doesn't make me any difference. I was actually thinking about using some of my inks too, possibly, maybe. I don't know. Just however it feels, Well,
okay. Well, I didn't know if anybody wanted to see something or whatever,
I didn't have any requests on this one other than let's do it. It's so cute. So that was the only request I had. Are you thinking maybe gouache?
Either gouache. I would love to use gouache. I've been trying to kind of hold off on using it because it's they can't keep it in stock.
Yeah, I know. If we run
And
out.
the 24 pack made a surprise appearance this morning, and in 2.5 seconds it was sold out. So it's like really tough. But I'll tell you, I did a lot of research looking for okay, Helen says use the gouache. I did a lot of research looking for different gouache besides Arteza, and even some of the big watercolor users that have started using gouache, a lot of them say for the price Arteza is one of the better ones. And even I watched a lady do a sample with all these different brands of gouache on I think she was doing it on either watercolor paper or a canvas, I can't remember. But to tell you the truth, Arteza looked the best, and some of those are really expensive, like the Holbein or Holbein. Those
Mm-hmm.
things were like $165 for a set, but they looked real streaky. Up next to the Arteza, there was no streaks. So you really,
Ooh.
that's why they're so popular.
Well, we are so lucky to have them.
Are you wanting me to use, Helen, are you wanting me to use regular gouache or metallic gouache? Because I have both.
Use it all. Lori. Where's Lori? Use it all.
I know, right?
Whoop.
Hi, Tammy. Yes, Lonnie. I'm so glad that we jumped ahead and I got my 60 pack and my 36 pack of metallics. Because the customer service, one of my friends actually messaged them on the chat and asked them if they were going to be getting them back in because it's been so long. And they said 2 to 4 weeks. So hopefully. Now they did say, I think Australia or the UK. They said in the UK that the regular gouache is still available for Amazon. I mean Arteza,
Oh,
but
lucky.
yeah, but only the 24 pack.
No, Betty Kitty hasn't lined yet.
No, this is called having a hard hand because I can't help it. Like when I trace, I just like mash that thing in there and it's not, it's just paper. I'm waiting for Helen's answer before I.
Are you still
Yeah.
with us, Helen? Speaking of Helen, Helen sent us a sweet box, an angel box.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Helen. She sent 2 boxes of mica powder so I can play around with some colors and learn and then share with you guys. Look at this. There's just all kinds of samples in here for me to try to, see what kind of paint I want to make and then share with the world. And she sent goodies. She sent chocolate and some stamps. Oh my gosh, right? It's funny because I'm
Those
going to
are
be doing
so cute.
a stamp tutorial real soon. She also sent Katie and I these beautiful shells and some smelly goods. It was a
And
very, very, very sweet box. Very
and there
sweet box.
was chocolate, but y'all probably know it's already gone.
Yes. And with mints and so much good fun stuff. And she's recycling her containers. Thank you so much, Helen. And then look at these little tiny baby circles to paint. So cute. Look. Balloons. Just lots of stuff. And for decoupage next year. Thank you, Helen.
Thank you so much. She sent me little sprinkles from Pink Zebra, and it's like a homemade, like mixing different sprinkles together to make your own scent. And man, they smell good.
Like candle wax. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, but I like it better than Scentsy. You got me started on it, Wanda, and then I had to order some, and oh my gosh, some of them smell so good, but some of them, a couple of them, I've noticed do give me a headache, so I have to be careful with what I order.
I think they smell fabulous, but I too have an issue. And it's not them, they're all natural and they're supposed to be non-allergenic. So I think
Well,
it's
but
just about odor. Yeah.
I'm sensitive to like flowery smells, and
Mhm.
it's not like it's the oils that are doing it, it's just the scent. Like even
Yeah.
fresh flowers will they will, like, stargazer lilies and stuff, they will get me going.
Mm-hmm. And they're so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
They're gorgeous and I love them, but man, they
Thank you,
really mess
Helen.
me up. So I'm going to start pulling some colors out here that look like gouache. So the secret with gouache, and a lot of people are having trouble with it, and the secret is, first of all, you can't use gouache without water. It's not going to work. It's not going to spread. You have got to use water. And it really kind of takes you learning the amount of water that's going to work good for you.
Let's see. You think she sees it? He caught it, darn it. Just like I raised you a pickle.
Hi, Donna. What color would you say those flowers are?
Chocolate. What flowers? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, this?
The ring around, yeah.
Pink. I'm just kidding. Magenta. I don't have my gouache out. Oh,
well,
my gosh.
I pulled out blush, bubble gum, but it almost has a reddish.
Those are good colors. It does in the center. There's like a red, which you could add in, red watercolor. It's just kidding.
I don't have a fuchsia, but I have one that's called peach red. That might be kind of ishy.
Yeah, that looks good. That'll work.
It doesn't have to be exact.
Nope. It don't even have to be the same. You could use even a purple if you wanted, except for her eyes are big and purple.
I have a
pretty.
rose that's kind of pretty.
Ooh. I have a rose too. Oh, I like that.
I'll just pull it all out. And then the eyes are kind of a purplish blue.
Me too, Jen. I want to see what Katie's going to do too. Jen said she's excited to see how Katie does this.
I'm telling you, though, you can watch me till the cows come home doing it, but you got to kind of get a feel for it yourself on how much water it takes. Black. Now I need some green.
Trying to get Miss Froggy here defined so I can give her some color. Pinkish coral.
Are you talking about the pearl coral?
Nisi, is that the one you were talking about?
Now I lost my white. Oh, there's my white. I was going to do freehand, but I just ran out of time. Because I'm really challenging myself to try to freehand more, but And man, I was short on time tonight, so it got
I'm not
trained.
I'm not doing any of that.
Well, you don't have to.
No, I mean I'm not challenging myself.
Oh, oh yeah, I challenged myself to do freehand, but tonight I'm short on time and I'm just gonna paint. I don't think I have a coral in my set that's not metallic.
I think what you got there would look really pretty. The pink, the light pink and the red and the deeper magenta color.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start with the
There's a
froggy.
lot of little details in these flowers.
Oh, I know. My hand was getting so tired.
Hmm I'm like, once we get them drawn in there, the colors should go fast.
I don't even outline my image until the end because I'm gonna cut. I don't want to outline several times, but that's just my choice.
I'm doing it because I can't tell where anything goes. Like which colors or what is what going on here.
I gotcha. It's up. It's really up to you on what you feel comfortable with. We just show you different ways, which this is
Mhm.
great because you're showing them one way and I'm showing them another way, and that's the whole purpose to these dual Friday Night Lives. I think is just giving them options.
Yep. There's more
So
than one way to do a thing.
here's my brush that I'm going to start coloring in with, and all I'm going to do is dip my brush in and tap it on the box, and I'm not dabbing it off or anything. Let me go over a little bit away so you can see. And I'm going to blend a little bit of this green into this lime green. And this gouache has a lot of pigment in it, so you're going to get a little more water so it's a little more fluid. You're going to be surprised at how far you can go with that paint. I just did 2 little drops, and see, if you don't have enough water, it's not spreading. It just kind of, so you got to dip back into your water and go back to it. And once you get the hang of it, you'll start getting enough water. It takes not quite as much as watercolor does, but more than what acrylic does.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it. It just feels super silky going on.
That's what I love about it is the texture. It's very creamy, you know.
I'm just going to go over these nose holes because they're supposed to be green, but then I'll just go over with a pen or a
Yeah.
brush.
Hi, Joan and Phyllis. Who was that? I just seen. Hi, Susan. and Jody, Lorraine,
Rhonda.
Ellen. Hello. Welcome.
Now I'm just taking the straight sap green. Is it sap green? What green is this? Pale green. And just going in for this underneath part. I think I need a little bit of yellow. This is kind of down Wanda's aisle with color mixing.
Yay.
And if it quits gliding, you just dip back in and get you some more water. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this lime green by itself. And I'm going to show y'all how.
Joanne is asking, does that paint take very long to dry?
No, gouache dries fast. I mean, you know that. That's why you liked it.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. I'm just doing a little bit of yellow around the top part of his lip or whatever you want to call that thing. And then I'm going to rinse my brush and go back with a little bit of this green color, the original color.
Mm-hmm.
And it just blends right in. And it doesn't matter how many times you go in and add water. I mean, at a certain point it will matter, but it really doesn't matter at a certain point because it still has a lot of pigment. If you look, there's still a lot of pigment in that color, and that's just from those 2 little dots that I did. Now I'm going to do some of that.
Really bright and beautiful.
And I'm not done. You kind of have to layer gouache, kind of like you do acrylic. So this is my first round, and I'm gonna let that start drying, and then I'll go in and do some more work. Now I'm gonna go in with my darker green.
All right. Sweet. I am spraying my watercolors to activate them. Hello, Shay.
Hi, Shay.
Welcome. Okay. Where did I put my brushes? Hua, hua, hua. I find them. So I'm going to start with some greens.
I'm coming in here with a little bit brighter yellow on the eyelids. That lime green wasn't doing it for me. That's better.
So these are pretty metallic colors that I'm using.
Yeah, Arteza has the metallics. They just don't have the regular gouache.
In stock, right?
Right. They don't have it in stock. You'll love the metallics. They are pretty awesome. And they work great in combination with Wanda's watercolors, by the way.
Yay.
I'm darkening up the screen just a bit.
Let me use some of Katie's yellow here.
Woohoo!
Yay. To
I
brighten
love
up.
that yellow.
Mm-hmm. And remember, when you're using watercolor, it's a mess until you go in and do the details.
Yes.
So don't judge yourself. Don't feel like, oh gosh, this is not working. Don't feel like that at all.
And don't expect it to be perfect like acrylic. Watercolor is a whole different baby.
Mm-hmm. And if you go out of the lines, that's okay. There's a lot of that kind of painting, watercolor. They just go out of the lines and then you draw what you want. It's really actually pretty cool.
Yep. I think that's why I love it so much, is because with acrylic, I felt like I had to really work to get what I was wanting.
Mm-hmm.
And with watercolor, I don't know, I guess it's less stress for me. I don't know why. With watercolor and gouache. I feel like blending is easier, so it takes that stress out.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Try to come down here so I can get this glare off of there. Sorry, y'all.
And the cool thing about gouache is, you see how I went back and made that a little bit darker because I wasn't crazy about the color. I just wet my brush right now, and I'm just going back and reblending. And if it gets to this point where it's not wanting to take color in, just let it dry. You can go over it again. It's super forgiving, but I'm much happier with that color, so that's what I'm going to go with. It was just a little too green. Oh, Wanda, I like the colors you're doing.
Thank you.
Yours is more realistic colors, whereas mine's more cartoony.
I'm just trying to, I'm looking at the picture, trying to find some of the, highlight, low light. I'm all
Yeah,
talking here. Highlights and lowlights, shading and contrast and
yeah, yeah. Get me out a little more yellow. I see y'all talking about cheese now. Y'all know I love me some cheese too. I bought me some of my favorite cheese, man, and I don't spend a lot on cheese because I could do really bad, but I love my Bella Vitino
Mhm.
espresso cheese, and I got me a wedge.
I was looking at that the other day. Is it really, really yummy?
Oh my gosh, I love it. I don't know what it is, but it is amazing. Y'all want to see it? Let me pull it
Yeah.
out. I'll put it next to my pickle.
Gonna show us her cheese and pickle. Oh my.
I'm probably saying that wrong. Bella Vitano, not Tino. Sartori Bella Vitano espresso. And it has like this
Yeah.
espresso on the outside. It
Yep,
is so yummy.
that's exactly what I was looking at. I was like, is that actual coffee espresso
Yes.
down there? Mm.
But there's something about it. It doesn't, I don't know, to me, it doesn't really taste, on the cheese, it doesn't really taste like coffee, but it does something to the cheese and makes it taste so good.
Oh, yum.
Well, I bought it at my store here. It's called HEB. It's a local Texas store, although I think they're starting to branch out into other states, but that's where I got it. Yeah, who would have thought, Jen? Espresso and cheese. Now I'm taking my little Wanda Mermaid fine liner.
Yay.
That's dry. Donna, my grandma, she said Longhorn. My grandma always had a big block of Longhorn in her fridge, and she called it rat cheese.
Mm. Rat
But that,
cheese.
but that's what it
Yum.
was. It was that Longhorn cheddar. Okay, me and this brush are not getting along. I'm about to bust out something else.
Also, if you guys have been using the Wanda watercolors and they're really soft and creamy, that's intentional. If you don't like them to be that soft, you can put them in the freezer to firm them up when you first get them, and then leave the lid open for a few days to let them harden up a little bit. If you leave your lid open, for a good long time, they will harden up like normal watercolors. But I prefer mine to stay ultra soft. I like them very creamy. They're so easy to use. They're so gouache-like, other than they don't have the titanium dioxide in them. I mean, titanium oxide dioxide. Lord have mercy.
I really
Um,
like them that way. I prefer them that way too.
yeah. So I use the honey and the glycerin to keep them on the creamy side. So if you find that that's something you're not enjoying, just go ahead and take those steps to get a more firmer pan. All right, I'm trying to read. Not that I'm trying to move away from you guys, but I can't see anything because the writing is white and on top of the white rock. Anywho, I like my froggy. I like your froggy. Cutie, cutie.
Oh, I'm still working on it. I was used that brush and I were not getting along, so
Uh-oh.
I switched out and now I gotta play around with it and get it to where I want it.
I think I'm going to use this guy. I think I'm going to use some of the new purple I made today. I'm going to cheat. It's technically, no, it's actually this purple. It looks different because it's very wet right now, but it's, oh, come on. Open this ties the meeting. La la la. It's this one right here. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'll just use it from the pan. That way we can, I'll see. Oh, look, my magnet came off. And that's normal too. We're working with water here. All right.
That's looking better.
Now, actually, I'll just drop some water on there. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes and activate because this one is solid hard. And I'll work on some of the flowers. Thank you. Oh, and that purple is the Crown Jewels purple. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to be pouring these tonight. So those should set up in about a week. The set should be back in the shop in about a week. It's a repeat. So if you've purchased from me before, make sure you check that you don't already have the new stuff that's going into the shop. You know what I mean?
Right.
I always
Yeah.
feel like maybe, oh gosh, we're double purchasing or something. So I try to catch it. I know a lot of you have gotten messages from me. Did you mean to buy that twice? Because I'm not out there trying to get rich on you guys. So yeah, definitely. If you have already purchased it, no need. They're the same recipe. So, but the crown jewels are this green here, that purple I just showed you, the red and the blue. That's it, right? Green, purple. There's two. Oh, this blue too. So there's two blues. This blue, and this is a blue black. It's so cool. It's a shifter. So green, blue, blue, black, red, and that purple. Those are the crown jewels. I'm in Texas too. We're actually just about, what, 40 minutes apart from each other?
Me and you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 miles, 40 minutes.
Yeah, on the way to her house, the road that I have to take has a ton of lights on it, so getting
Yep.
out of town is the hardest part.
Yep, I'm definitely in Texas.
And gosh, was the traffic awful this afternoon, girl.
Oh no. Okay, so I am using a finger dauber sponge, a finger sponge with the Crown Jewels purple. This is just damp, okay, not sopping wet, just damp. We're basically going to stamp her eyeballs in there with watercolor. I know, right? Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk? Maybe. If I can get it before it dries. Come on, Wanda. Okay, this might not work as good as I thought it was gonna. Look, she looks like I'm zombie.
Are
Katie,
the
look.
uh, are the paint set St. Patrick's paint set sold out?
No, we still have some.
Someone
We're
said
good.
they're having trouble finding them.
Oh, hold on. Let me run over and check because they're not sold out. If it's out, it might be a sometimes Etsy flags things. Hang on. Nope, it's still there. We have 17 in stock. It's under St. Patrick's Day handmade watercolor set. And her purple eyes are just wow. Okay, I'm going to the brush. No sponge for you. We will lay it down with the brush and then put the pupil in.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break from the green and go to the violet in the eyes. By the way, Miss Lori Derrida is our mod, and she is modding our live tonight. So if you have any questions about products or anything, she is the one to ask. She's posting links, so keep an eye on her. She's
Thank
pretty
you,
dang
Lori.
awesome
Amazing and fast. Thanks, Lori.
and so full of information. I'm always messaging her, asking her about stuff, and man, she's
How do
awesome.
I? Where do I? Lori, help.
Man, that's too dark. I need some light over here.
Well, my frog is like on some wicked trip.
Yeah, that is no lie.
She's like, I have officially eaten the mushroom. She licked the wrong mushroom. Poor girl. That's okay. She has plans, you guys. Beauty takes time. Purple haze. That's it. Whew, her eyes are even bleeding into her cheeks. She's having one heck of a trip there. All right, Froggy. Hey, Matt. Welcome. He got a hold of Katie's pickle.
What?
Kathleen. Kathleen says he got a hold of Katie's pickle. Froggy. Yo, Frog, put the pickle down.
Oh my goodness.
I promise this will all work out. It's okay, Froggy. We will put you back together. Don't you worry.
Jamie, you probably need to do a chalk paint coat as a primer. If you're having trouble, those sandstone landscaping rocks, they take a little more prep and care than like these, say, Santorinis. You don't really have to prime coat these or anything, but if you're going to be doing anything that you want bright, I would definitely do the chalk paint coat first. I don't always do it if I'm doing one of my metallic rocks. I don't, but Wanda knows because we started off with those landscaping rocks.
Mm-hmm. To prove to the armadillo. Oh my God, now they're telling jokes. You guys are
Yeah.
killing me.
Are we that boring?
It's smell-o-vision. Smell the roses. Wait, I feel a pickle coming.
Nope.
No.
I'm concentrating.
Liar, you ate it.
No, I haven't opened it yet, but I brought a bowl in here to dump the pickle juice out.
All right, let me get back down here where the glare is off of my
That
frog.
poor frog and its eyes. Please fix those eyes.
I have to let them dry. Dry, Froggy, so we can have some pupil. Hey, my frog's just having a time, okay? Froggy stoner. Amen. My frog is on one.
And don't forget that y'all can do requests. Send us a message of something if there's something. I can't promise that we'll do it, but we'll definitely look into it. If y'all want to request something.
Check.
Right, Wanda?
Yep. This is the neon palette, which is coming back also, but I'm still waiting on the pigment.
We have so many.
I know.
Y'all should see our list.
The neons isn't hard to do. It's like sourcing that much pigment at one time is the hard part. So, and it being cost effective.
Yeah.
It will be out shortly. The neon. Yep. They'll be out soon.
New and improved.
Yep. And bigger.
Oopsie. I colored over my highlight.
Hi, Wendy.
Go in and fix some of my violet here.
That is black acrylic there that I am grabbing.
And I'm just putting some lighter purple around the top part of the eyes because this violet in gouache is super dark. So I added a little bit of white to it.
Where's the big one? There it is.
Lightening it up some.
Okay, I'm gonna need a bigger one. Oh no, this is good. But I do need.
Now I'm going to let all that dry, and I'm going to go in with some of the pearl coral.
My poor frog. Mm. This is a dotting rod. They come in, like if you look up dotting tools on Amazon, these are acrylic dotting rods. And they're flat, so you can get those real big circles. Katie has a nice set that she really swears by too. I don't use them that often, so I just kept the ones that I had, but I think Miss Katie really likes hers better.
These are what I have. It's the DIY mandala stone. That's what it's by, DIY mandala stones from Amazon. I like these. They're very used and abused. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the crazy house.
My pupils are off, but where's my picture? Yeah, they're not close enough. Darn it. Maybe I'll go with the bigger one.
Now I'm going to switch over to the blush pink. Matt was in here. I don't know if he still is, Helen. Well, I can't get this pink one off. That lid doesn't want to budge.
Oh no.
Let me go get my little rubber thingy.
All right, we gotta let those dry. Ooh.
Okay, let's try this. Oh, that worked.
Yay.
Thank you, little garlic bulb. My little... I didn't say dilly whopper, I said my rubber thingy. I was trying not to say dilly whopper.
Yeah, but they still hear Dilly Whopper because that's just what you say. So hey, go with it, girl.
Well, I was trying to not say dilly whopper tonight.
I like it when you say it. Don't. I think it's funny. I love the word. I think, didn't we even name a paint after Dilly Whopper?
No, we haven't yet, but
Whirligig.
they talked about it.
That was Whirligig. Not a paint, I mean a foil. Jeez, what's the matter with me?
These gouache have so much pigment in them. You got to really get in there and mix some white with it to bring it down. Excuse me. I think I'm going to go back in with this other color.
Thanks, Sarah.
I packed some of y'all's orders today, Miss Nisi. You were one of them.
Sarah.
Sarah, too.
And Karen and Karen and Karen. We have, I think, 4 or 5 Karens today. Love you all. Thank you guys so much for showing this shop so much love.
Oh, that's right. Nisi suggested that we do a Dilly Whopper set.
Oh, uh-huh. That's what it was.
I don't think anybody would buy a Dilly Whopper set.
Nisi would. She'd be like, hey, I know exactly what that is and where it is and where I left it. And, yeah. See, we got this. Wrong. Nisi said I would buy 2. I knew it, girl. I knew it. I knew it. So our froggy nostrils are sort of a gray color, and I'm actually just using a bit of the gray-green from the Envy quad, that gray up there.
Yeah.
Which those are heavy granulating, so you don't want to use too much water because they will spread out over your rock. So just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. And I haven't sprayed anything, so that's why everything is moving around. But if I spray, then it's hard to. My paints generally will lay color on top of spray, except for the neons don't do it so good. So I want to get those done before I do my spray.
Man, I just absolutely love gouache. I do. I just don't even want to use acrylic anymore. I love it so much. Between that and Wanda watercolor, which I use a lot of Wanda watercolor on the rocks that I do, my metallic rocks that I've been doing, because they just work so well on my rocks and give me what I want it to do. So
Thank you. That's a very sweet compliment. Thank you.
and I swear I'm not being partial. It's not because I love Wanda to death. But ask Wanda, I didn't even want to touch watercolor. Ask her how many times she's like, you want to use watercolor? And I'm like, no.
I know. It took
But
me
then she
forever to
started
get it.
making it, and I liked the consistency and how it was working. I was sold.
I think I used it on that face, on the girl's face once, and you were like, wait, whoa, what? What did you do there? It's hard to believe sometimes that you can mix colors, and what they turn into.
Oh, I know. I couldn't believe that you made a face with those neons. I mean, you could have knocked me over with a feather.
Neons are surprising. You can just almost do anything with neons, you can use them like a primary color set. Whatchamacallit, yep.
Oh, now y'all know we got to have a little talk about what everybody's watching. I still have not gone back to Yellowstone yet. I am still at season 3, haven't started season 3.
Uh-oh.
I have
Are you
watched a
still
couple of good
feeling-
movies on Prime, but that's pretty much about it, I think.
Are you still feeling, overwhelmed and all that with um Yellowstone?
Yeah, Yellowstone, it's got a lot of killing and stuff in it. And a lot of stuff going on, and it's just like you sit on the edge of your seat, but then it has this like sort of anger that's always like there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, after you finish watching it, I just was feeling angry and just, I don't know, it wasn't a great
Not a good feeling.
feeling. So, but I do want to know what happens, so there is a chance I could go back at some point. It's intense though. But I watched The Writing on Bathroom Walls, I think is what it's called. It's a movie and it's about a kid that has schizophrenia, and that was a very, very interesting movie, and I thought it was really good.
I'll have to give that one a try.
And then I watched Chemical Hearts, and it's just they're in high school, so it's kind of a younger movie, but it's kind of a little bit about grief, but also like moving past it and stuff, because like the girl had lost her boyfriend and then changed schools and went to another school and tried to start over, and it's kind of her journey. And it was a good movie, but you know, that's my type of movie, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh,
it's
Jody said she watched Bathroom Walls. It's a good movie. It really makes you realize what they go through, and you know how hard it is for them. One more flower over here. If 1883 is anything like Yellowstone, I think I will pass. What am I doing? Go back to my better brush here. I think I saw A Lot Like Love, Jennifer. I'm pretty sure I did. I have a long list. Like, I see something that sounds interesting and I put it on my list, and then half the time I'll start watching it and be like, no, after the first few minutes. Forget this.
I love Criminal Minds, Law and Order, SVU, all of those CSI crime shows.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
through Criminal Minds, I've been through um NCIS,
Mm-hmm.
CSI.
Yep. I watched like 402 seasons of all of them. It's funny because when Law and Order was first on, 20 years ago more, I used to wait for it to come out each week, the new
Oh yeah,
episode. I was hooked.
definitely.
It's coming back. Law and Order. Jen says it's coming back.
Huh.
Um, which one? There's 500 of them. But that is quite awesome.
Yeah. The original is coming back.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Lonnie, I know. Pretty much me. Amazon right now, Amazon and going live.
Aw, thanks, Karen. Okay, I am going to go spray so that I can do. Oh, I can't spray. My eyeballs are still wet. Darn it. Where's the fan? I gotta turn the fan on. Good night, Teresa. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great weekend.
Okay, let's see. I need some dotting tools. I'll work on that. Wow. Hmm. Dry, 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 dry. See, it's the acrylic that's still wet.
Yeah.
See, I keep wanting to touch up my froggy face. I'm gonna mess it up again. Oh boy, blowing snow advisory. I'm so glad we're not that far north.
Oh, I know.
Such a cute froggy, Katie.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks, Helen.
Wanda. Shelley was telling me they were having a lot of crazy wind in Maryland, too.
I think it's like everywhere. We're having crazy wind here too. Don't you think?
It's definitely been really windy, like out of the ordinary windy. We are pretty windy here usually, but not like this. I haven't lined it out yet. That'll help when I line it out. I'm still
Yeah,
working on these leaves.
I gotta redo mine too.
These leaves are taking me forever.
Is that fan totally annoying, Katie? It's like up in the microphone.
No, I don't even hear it.
Oh, good. So close. Good night, Tammy. All right, I'll be right back.
Hi, Kevin. Welcome, welcome. We're just working on our froggies. I think I'm kind of to the point where I'm going to start lining and adding all the details and stuff. Isn't it nice to change it up, though, and do a little Froggy? I thought it was cool.
It's so amazing how fast Rust-Oleum 2X matte dries, or 2 times matte. It's like, boom, done.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Mm-mm.
We're just having fun, chatting and painting.
Something about those eye dots that fixes it up, right?
Yep. Missed a couple of leaves.
Did I?
I did.
Oh, I was like, dang, girl. She's all over me. I'm just kidding.
No, that is not me.
I just pushed out way too much of my paint. Certainly don't need that much magenta for dotting a couple of flowers. How come the tops don't come off of these dang paint bottles? The squeezy tubes, you know?
Night, Karen. Have a good weekend. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
It's a free-for-all. I'm just kidding. I'm joking, Katie. Actually, Katie's pretty, she wouldn't do much, would you?
Yeah, I'm pretty lame.
I'm lamer, but you're a good girl. Being lame is in, right?
Yeah, I am pretty boring. I mean, I might look like I'm fun because I wear silly things on my head and stuff, but
At the front door, you are tons of fun. You are a massive amount of fun. What are you talking about, girl? I didn't mean it that way. Pardon me. I meant that being good is in. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
it's the new being bad. It used to be cool to be bad. It's not anymore. So being good, we're popular now. See, we just had to wait forever. That's all.
Yep.
All right, black lining coming up. Mr. Frog, Mrs. Frog, I don't know. It's a frog with eyelashes, so I'm going to call mine a her.
Mine's gonna have eyelashes. I just haven't done it yet. Good night, Sarah.
Night night, Sarah.
Hope y'all have a good weekend.
Thank you, Jan.
What kind of paint are you using for your liner?
Oh, this is apple barrel jet black. 50 cents. Thank you. Okay. It's like eyebrows. You get one side looking okay, and then doing the other side the same is like, right?
Yeah.
Dang. I want to mess this up royally. Yeah, well. So she'll look like she had a long night.
See how the details kind of start bringing it all together?
Mm,
It really
yeah,
makes a big difference.
major. Oops. See? Tarantula eyes. They're in though. Haven't you guys noticed?
No, I can't say that I have.
Tarantula eyes. You haven't seen all the mascara, like the big mascaras out there?
Nuh-uh. Not
Oh,
recently. I mean, I used to have some.
no, I mean, like the way they wear their mascara now is so thick and like we would have never done that in the 90s. We wanted them as thin as we could, the lashes big but thin, not stuck together. Remember taking the safety pins and separating all the lashes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. That's gonna bug me. But it has to dry first. Okay.
So they don't do that anymore?
Oh no, no, now they're all about clumping them together.
Weird. Well, I know back in the day, we did our eyebrows real thin and
Mm-hmm.
arched and everything, and now they're into huge eyebrows.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Lonnie.
Night, Lonnie. Have a good weekend.
Jennifer, me too. I used to be able to wear it all. And as a matter of fact, I did wear it all. I wore false lashes, wigs, you name it. While I was in the beauty industry, makeup artist, and it was just what we did. But now I can't touch hardly any makeup. I wear it every now and then. Just I last time I wore it, I think I had a meeting at the school. Seriously, in 3 years once. So it just causes me so much trouble with my skin. And it's not worth it because the downtime for my skin is months if I have a reaction.
And I'm just too lazy.
No, you're not. I
But
think
I
we just
will
have
say,
English.
when I quit wearing makeup, my face really cleared up. I don't have problems with pimples much anymore.
I do. Holy moly. But you know what? I think it's hair related. It's crazy. You hit menopause and some crazy things happen. Like really crazy things.
Good night,
Good
Helen.
night.
They're dropping
Yoga
like flies.
It is Friday night. We're all totally concentrating, you can tell, because it's quiet.
Yeah, I admit it.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Oops. Aw, thanks, Betty.
The lining is so boring.
I know. Dum, dum, dum.
It's really not exciting at all.
Don't you wish you could fast forward live sometimes?
Yep. I'm getting there, though. Slowly but surely.
Good night, Allison. This
Good night.
is, who just asked me that? Kimberly, this is Uni Pin or Uni Pin, fine line, water and fade proof. Ah, come on. And number 3. And Katie, what are you using?
A Copic multi-liner. I went back and forth between a 0.1 and a 0.5.
And I like those too. Those Copics are pretty cool. Like if I had to choose, I would choose those. Not that these aren't good, that they're not Copic, you know?
Yeah, and so far I haven't had any trouble with mine clogging. Usually I have trouble with mine clogging, but not tonight.
I think I'm gonna have to switch to the Copic because this one's not wanting to write on top of the spray. We shall see.
Now I'm going to pull out my 5, start outlining. The thing you got to remember with the Copics is you got to have a light hand, and I have to keep telling myself over and over, light hand, because I am not too good about that.
The rocks will eat up the tips.
Yep. Sorry, I'm off camera.
Thanks, Miss Lori.
Is Lori out of here?
No, she's doing links. I just caught
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Yeah. I switched to a 5 point.
Now I'm switching to a 3.
Thank you, Carol. So I'm going to show you guys a trick that you've probably seen before. So if you're new here tonight, or if you haven't seen a fix on a Santorini, if I can find my little tool. Yay. You can, Santorinis are sort of soft, so you can scratch them, scrape them, anything to remove the boo-boos. So I'm using, this is a poker tool for resin and stirring stuff. Anyways, I'm going to scrape off this big old blob over here. And then I'm just going to brush off the excess or this dust away from my work. And then I'll touch that up. Someone was asking me about this earlier, and I think it was Karen, but I'm not positive. But this is how you do it. A way. It's not the only way. It would be. This is just from Amazon, just resin tools. Type in resin tools, and you'll see these amongst the plethora. Sometimes they come with dotting tools. Sometimes they come with little resin cups and stirrers, and they usually come in a set of with others. Like a little spoon. There's like a little spatula one and a. Oh, I just can't find them all. I can see them, but my fingers aren't grabbing them. There it is. So there's like a spatula. Mine are all bent, but very handy little things, and I use them daily. Another dotting tool that I love is my daughter. This one is, where did I get this? I believe this one was off Etsy, but it's a rhinestone picker on one end by Major Digit, and this picker on this side is like uber tiny. I use this to do my tracing, off on my carbon paper. This one, I don't use it to scrape because I don't want to lose that super point on there, but I love this. It does the little tiny, tiny, tiny dots. I haven't seen that one on Amazon, so.
I just use my X-Acto knife.
That too, that's a really good tool.
I'm waiting for a couple of things to dry before I can line them, but I missed this flower, so I can do this flower. Okay, I think I'm ready for some dots. My liquid pearls.
Dots, yeah.
Jody's back. Back again. Jody's back. Jody's back. Jody's back.
'Cause I'm back. Back in the saddle again. Jody, you're getting serenaded.
Now I'm adding some 3D action to these flowers.
Jody's probably like, and I'm out. I'm out of here. They are singing. We're pretty entertaining. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Entertaining for sure, she said. That's a nice way of saying psychotic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm talking about me, not my friend Katie. She's not psychotic.
Oh no, I am. I can act like it sometimes. I know. It's been a long day, so you never know what to expect.
Katie is using, what are you using for dots, Katie?
Liquid pearls.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't saying the wrong thing there.
It's a set of 30 for like 80 something bucks. And they're worth it. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but you also can buy them in like packs of 4, I think, at like Michael's or someplace like that. Joann's, maybe. I'm not sure if Joann's carries them, but I know Michael's did. I don't know if they still do. But yeah, I wouldn't have gotten them if I hadn't have been gifted them on my birthday, so because I do not have that kind of funds to spend on craft supplies.
Thanks,
Good
Donna.
night, Donna. I feel like I need to make my dots bigger in my frog's eyes. What was your outlining brush, Wanda? The white
That was
one?
the white set that it's a free gift I have right now in here. If you are interested in one, send me a PM and I can get one to you. If you make a purchase in the shop, it's not with a purchase, but I can send it to you that way. You know what I mean? Or you can pay shipping. I'm just giving them away though. But it does require a bubble mailer to get it to you. So it's better if I can send it with something, you know, so there's no shipping that way. So just send me a PM if you've got something here coming to you.
Robin, it's a pressure thing. You have to learn the pressure. You're probably putting out way too much paint and it's running together. If you noticed, I barely put out any for these little bitty dots right here. Very little pressure. Right there was a little bit more pressure because I wanted a bigger dot.
Oh,
So it's all in the pressure. In fact, sometimes it doesn't even require much pressure. Let me show you on the paper. If you're just wanting some small dots, I just load it up in the thing. See, it all depends on the pressure. Let me get a different color. That one color, I love the raspberry color, but for some reason it's watery. That's the only color that I had an issue with. But like very little pressure gets you little dots. I'm just barely squeezing it. If you do more pressure, you're going to get a bigger dot. But you want to make sure that when you dot, you bring it up. Like, don't dot like that, because it's going to get messy. You see that? You're probably pressing too hard and not up. But you just make your dot and pull up. Make your dot and pull up. You don't want to touch the table either. You just want to barely put that dot out. Just like that.
Jamie, send me a PM and then that way I can put a note in your order. Did we do Jamie's order today yet? Jamie's cookies?
Does it say Jamie's Cookies? If it does, then no, I don't remember that name.
Okay. It's Jamie Larson, Jamie's cookies. Yeah. There you go. Everybody, meet Jamie.
Yeah, Robin, it took me a minute. When I first got them, I was like, I can't use these. They're not doing right. They're not drying right, stuff like that. But it's just because I was being too rough and using too much. And it takes a certain, it's like learning gouache. It takes a certain amount of What am I saying? Help me. Water.
Finesse. I don't know. Water. Water, finesse, control, patience, but the payoff is awesome.
What
Right?
she said.
What she said.
Oh.
If you guys are wondering what I'm digging in here, these are testers of some glitter that I am making. This one has already been released one time, and I think I only did 10 sets. So if you were lucky enough to get this, it's actually been working really, really well. So for Easter, in the Easter set, we're going to have, I haven't picked which one yet, but it's hard to see it with the flash on. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah. So this one has like a blue flash glitter in it. And then this one has like a holographic, like all the different colors in it. It is
And
so hard to
what
see
are
when
you
I'm doing
putting
this.
it on?
It's not fair. Oh, I put it on the Froggy belly here. That's this one. And then I did the hologram. I dotted all the flowers with it. But I'm showing it to you guys because it is kind of an alternative to glitter paints. This is the watercolor version of glitter paints.
I'm going to try some on my flowers just to see how it does. Because this is right down my alley.
So this is actually this one down here. I think
Look
I
at
gave
that.
you all the glitters in your thing. So I don't even have them to show, but um there's a black one here. This is a black holographic. That is so cool. Yeah, that right there is right here. The one Miss Katie's using is a rose gold holographic. And then this one looks terrible on paper, but it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's so gorgeous on rocks. Look at that. So pretty. It looks gorgeous on black rocks, like galaxy stuff, and then sealed. When you seal it, it gets kind of chalky before you seal it. But when you seal it, it's like all yummy, you know? They all
Yeah,
are.
I used some of the holographic in one of my rocks. That I did a galaxy on. I don't think I have it with me anymore. I think I already sent that one on, but yeah, it did really good.
That purple one right there in your thing, oh, that is such a gorgeous glitter. Anyways, those are going to be in two of the colors are going to be in the Easter quad. That blue there in Katie's palette next to the purple, Katie. That blue one, the light blue. No. Yes, that one. That one. And I believe this one. I know it's blurry, but that's the only way you can see the colors is if it's blurry. If I focus it, you won't be able to see it. Isn't that pretty? I know. You're like, what? Woo, woo, woo. Anyways, so those two colors are going to be in the Easter set coming out.
Cool beans.
Yeah. I think I want to put, apparently I want to put my paintbrush right in the paint. I mean, you know, the handle. Not good. See there, now you can see it on the eye.
We're going to start working on Easter, I think, soon.
I believe
Like
this weekend.
the next,
So.
yeah. It has to dry, but you can kind of see the bling bling in the flowers.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do these. I did the darker pink ones. Oh, I did do that one. Where is this water coming from? I've already had to fix it once because I dropped water on it. None of that. Good night, Dorothy. And then there were 36.
What do we start out with?
I don't know. There's still some people hanging, though.
Thank you, guys.
Oh,
And
hi,
that's
Jackie. Oh, I have not opened the pickle yet. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, I have devoured the cookies except for
That does not surprise me.
one.
Sherry's still here, she says. I gotta mess with this purple, even though I don't have a purple flower. Maybe I'll put it in the eyes.
Okay, so I am going to seal my rock tonight and put a couple rhinestones
Whoa.
on it. I know, right? Whatever. I just had to wait for it to dry enough. I think we're good. Smell-o-vision, are you ready? Okay, Rose is out. I got to clear off the desk.
She always has the yummy stuff, and I'm just over here with a big fat pickle.
Here we go again.
Okay, I'm totally sold on this purple.
What's the deal? Pickle. Oh, on my glitter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it the stuff? I almost said a naughty word, but isn't it?
Yep. It sure is.
Ooh, look at those eyes. Oh my my. Yay, Deborah. Thank you for lurking. We like a lurkers. A lurker.
Who's
Okay.
lurking? Deborah Hackman.
Deborah Hackman is a lurking.
She's Butterfly Lady, right?
Yeah, Monarch Mommy.
Yeah, I'm always picking out the butterflies
Mm-hmm.
to save for you, the stickers.
That is like the coolest thing. In the summer, she raises monarchs.
Belinda Underhill is still here.
Hello. Thank you, Belinda.
I think the little white dots need some of this clear bling bling in them.
All right, so I'm going to be using Gelixir top coat because it's like 60 seconds and done.
I'm about to lose my phone.
Uh-oh, battery.
Yeah. Whew,
Uh-oh.
got down to 5%. That was a close one.
Yeah, they like to just shut off at that point.
Oh, it wouldn't be us kicking you out. It would be, oh, wonderful Facebook. It's so dang sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna grab some rhinestones while that's leveling. Hopefully it'll level a bit. A little, I hope.
Oh, I don't think I'm missing the eyelid. I think I didn't color it in very well. Let me fix that.
The eyelid. Oh, one side of your eye right here, Katie, the black line on the right eye.
Oh, gotcha. Then I need to thicken this line.
And I have all of these rose embellishment rhinestones from Valentine's Day that I didn't use. So I'm going to pop a couple in our wreath here. Yep, that's a top coat, nail polish top coat, UV top coat. It's the same as resin pretty much. They're all resin. Even UV polish is resin based. I'm actually going to cover it. A couple of these.
Did a quick little fix there. Yes, you need a light with it.
Yep. I'm going to be using in just a minute, I believe it's, oh, I can't remember if it's 50 or 100 LEDs. It's a flashlight. It's a big one. I
Yeah,
only
someone was
recommend it.
just asking me about that, about whether they could use that. And I told them not for glue, but for
Yeah, exactly.
resin.
That was my next comment. Don't use anything but the 12 LED UV flashlight on glue. Unless it's on your nails. If it's on your nails, it works. Do whatever you want with it. But for rocks, that 12 LED UV flashlight is really the only thing that I would recommend. And that is me. You know, you can, if it works for you, something else, that's great. But having tried most of them, the ones that are the most consistent are the 12 LED flashlights. That means there's 12 bulbs right there. And it's UV, so it has to have a purple light. Yeah, no, it's not. I didn't load the batteries. So it has to have a purple light. So this one is, I don't remember if it's 50 or 100 lights in there, but it's a big one. It's like a spaceship. Anyways, it cures it fast. Ooh, look at the neons glow. Look at my Froggy
Oh, wow.
blue. Froggy. So we had a psychedelic start. She had some purple haze and now she's glowing.
That's funny.
Thanks, Lori. I think Lori's got a link.
I don't have one yet, but I was kind of worried about using one because I'm afraid that I'll just cause wrinkles in my stuff.
These don't wrinkle top coat or resin, but they do wrinkle glue horribly. You know how the 12 LED doesn't cure resin?
Yeah.
So this one it won't cure it like to setting, but it'll cure it the top of it so that you can move around with it for a minute. You know what I mean?
So
The
you will
resin.
have to do a final hard cure.
Not on this, not on this, because this is UV top coat. UV top coat, one and done. Resin, yes, you'll have to do a final couple minutes in the light, in the big light. The the Katie, like the 82-watt pop in, where you put your hand in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll need to cure in that. Or something, higher wattage nail light. I think we're good here. I've done it longer than it even needs. I'm just making sure. Usually 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds, and they're totally done. So look at those pretty sparkles. Now, what I did here is I dropped in, see the rose with the pearl, and those are fingernail accents. And I put on some rhinestones in the flowers. Carol, Lori just linked it up above, so few comments up. Scroll up in the comments. It's up there.
I'm just about done.
Also, there's a master list of links. Where do we keep that? I think I just posted it in the. Have I posted it? I did. I posted that master list, and I think I put it in
Is it
the.
in featured?
Yes. I hate that they changed that because now I can never remember what I'm talking about. Yeah, in the featured.
It used to be announcements. Now it's featured.
So if you go to featured and scroll, then you can see the list. But I think I hashtagged it, didn't I? Eek. I don't know. If not, I need to. I'll hashtag it and then put master list or something.
Also, I've had a couple of people message me because they were having trouble finding the mask that we recommend. They're having issues with supply for some reason, but I know what to look for. So if you have trouble with finding the mask that's on the list for your PPE, respirator mask, just holler at me and I'll get you to the right mask that you need.
I'm sorry. Did I have the wrong one on there?
No, you have the right one on there. It's just that it's out.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
available.
I gotcha.
But every time I give people the available one, it disappears and I have to go find another one.
Right. I have to say, you guys, I didn't make the list. Those are approved things that I have tried myself and I have purchased and I have actually used. But
Right.
Miss Lori Gerda created that list for us. Lots of hard work. Thank you, Lori, for creating that list. Yep. She took
But we're
notes
not
and then,
saying other stuff doesn't work. It's just we haven't tried it. And if you want us to try something, let us know.
yep, for sure.
We will
So
look into it.
I don't have, my light doesn't say on, let me, I'm not going to count each one of these bulbs because I'll be here for 20 years, but it's either a 50 or a 25. And I'm thinking it's a 50 because I have this one and this one. So I think this is 50, this is 25, this is 50. Nope. Okay. This is 50, this is 100. I'm so sorry. So this is 100 LED UV flashlight. I don't have a link because I was not recommending it. It's not one that I used to put on my list. So the big one, only use it for UV top coat and resin. Same thing for this one, okay? Do not use these on your glue. I'm telling you, you will regret it.
You cannot use your nail glue. You cannot use this one for resin. It will take you 20 years.
Yeah. I had a good idea that didn't work there. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you can just roll off your resin. Yeah, there. Okay, so you just got to work at it for a second. Instant cleanup, right?
Yep. I did see some LED lights at UV at the dollar store, but they don't have enough lights in them.
Oh, the flashlights?
Yeah.
Or were they the 9s? Yeah,
Yeah, I
probably.
think they were either 9 or 6. I can't remember.
Hold on, wait, what was the question? It says, I have the 12 LED UV flashlight. Can you use it for, no. Sorry, Jamie, you cannot use that for Mr. Resin. Okay, you can use it if you're doing a thin, tiny, it won't work for coating your rock. Sometimes you can get away with it on little trinkets that you're making, but you still have to hold it there for like 15 minutes. And who wants to hold a flashlight for that long when you can just pop it into a nail dryer for a few minutes? You can pick up a nail dryer for 20 bucks. A UV nail light.
Yeah, the Joy Tea is my favorite, but that's just me.
I'm going to bring the Joy Tea into the photo. This light is 82 watts. Mainly what you're looking for is you want the lights to come all the way to the bottom of your dome. Because if they are just up in here, the sides of your rock is not going to cure. So the sides here will stay gooey if they don't come down. You feel me? So you need to also rise your rock up when you're curing. So if it's here, you want to put it on top of something. Another rock is usually what we use. Just pop it on top of another rock and then stick it in there and it cures the sides. And let's talk about the power on the lights. They usually have 3 settings on them and they're very deceiving. It's not like high, medium, and low. That's not what that means at all. So if you use 30 seconds, that is your strongest power. Okay? It's everything in the light is all going into the 30 seconds. If you use the 60 seconds, you're 50% power. If you use the 120, you're 25% power. Do you see how it's breaking it down? So this out here, 120, it's the best to use on curing your rock because it's not aggressive, and you do it like, I usually go 3 to 5 cycles to cure one rock. So you're talking 4 to 8 minutes of the light. So you just hit it every 2 minutes. If you need to cure it faster, go 60 seconds. I don't really recommend using the 30 seconds 5 times, but you can. But that's how that breaks down. And when you get your light, it will tell you that, like in the book, how it breaks down. But it's not like, this is not the weakest, this is the strongest.
Yeah, I
And I think,
usually use 120 and do it two rounds, but it really depends on how big the rock is and whether you have it up.
right, too. Mr. Resin takes a bit longer, like J. Diction cures faster, so
Yeah.
you could just do it in 2 cycles, be done. But no, that's good, Nancy. Perfect.
I guess you could resin the canvas, but you would have to lift the Joy T up
Yeah, I've
over.
actually done that. Yes, you can. I resin butterfly on my canvas. I don't have it right here, but yeah, you just what Katie said. You can take books or something, and then you lift up your light so that your canvas will fit in here without the light touching it. Does that make sense? And then you turn it on. You'll have to move it a few times, like when you have a big rock. So you'll have to, or get 2 lights. I have 2 lights too, and you can, do both sides at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
a lot of people that have a couple of lights.
Yeah. Do you have any announcements?
Right now we have the banner contest going. If you want to have a chance on the banner, find that post. I have it pinned to featured, and post a picture of your rock or whatever piece of art you want to have a chance at being on the banner. And that drawing is Sunday night.
Yay. Also, guys, this is the 18th or 17th or something like that. Don't forget, we have the birthdays post. If you have a birthday, pop your name in there, and you get to be on the spin for the win. You get a birthday present from us if you win. So make sure you enter if you have a birthday this month. Katie does it every month, so always look for her birthday post and put your name on there if you have a birthday.
And if you end up doing this frog, or you did our Wednesday workshop with the fish, make sure that you post those pictures, because on Monday I will be doing the contest for Wednesday's workshop and tonight's workshop. So make sure you get your frogs in by Monday. And
Yep.
post them. If you can, post them in the event. If you can't figure out how to do that, just post them on the main feed and I will find it.
If you can, put the word frog, something in it so that she can pull them up by search, okay? Makes it easier. Thank you,
Other than
everyone.
that, I think that's it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to zoom in for a close-up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for our Froggy Friday. And we will see you on Wednesday. All right? Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.